Well, YouTube, it is a fine fall afternoon, morning, midday, something. I don't know, it's one of them. But it's also about that time of year where sniffles and sneezing and coughing and aching and kind of days are coming on. But it is what it is. Back at the Crappie bridge here, and I was told a couple of days ago that the crappie were biting pretty dang good and they were getting bigger in size. So I figured to come down here, sit for a couple of hours and see what happens. So got a bunch of different baits to play around with, and I'm actually going to use them. So we'll see what's biting best, see what they want. And I'm just about needing some more line on this reel. Like, I can see the spool when I make a cast. So as long as we don't hook into something big or snag into something big, I think we'll be all right. So let's get to fishing. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Much nicer crappie than what I have been catching down here lately. Quit flopping. That bait that I'm using looks almost identical to the crappie. I'll show you the bait here in just a second. That's a fun size crappie right there. I actually lost one a few casts before that. Get you back. But this is a 6 cents strobe minnow, a 2.1 inch bait, a new thing that they came out with here semi-recently. And it is nasty for crappie and bass, but it's a crappie bait. Ain't no telling how long you've had it. Well, I believe you had that 2.1 inch bait for a minute if you got it down that far. Another gill just sucked it down. Seriously. You hit like you actually meant it. Like you were something much bigger. That's a good one. This one's got something wrong with it. It's got some funk on its tail. What are you? Little bass fish. That was fun. I'll take a couple more of them. Get you back. Oh, it went flippy, but it is what it is. Ended up snagging and retying to a different bait. With another 6 cents bait that recently come out. It's a Fiction Shad 2.2. Got a smaller version of it we might try here in a little bit. This gargantuan warmouth just snuck up out of nowhere. Chill. The stub. Let's get you back. You were just scrappy. Chill. I don't feel like getting spined. It'd be nice if this breeze would stop. That way I don't have to fight this bow in my line. There we go. Felt that bite. Freaking big old redbreast, which is rare for me to catch up here. Like, I can't think of another time or any other time where I've caught a redbreast at this creek or this bridge. Oh, well, I'll just screenshot one of my other ones from my logbook, but yeah, I don't think I've ever actually caught a redbreast from this bridge. Huh. Either way, that was a nice one. That's a nicer one. Stay on, how about it? Jeez. Nice little crappie. That's getting close to probably about 7 or so inches. Chunky little thing. Let's get you back. That one actually bit it a couple of times. I know I cast it on top of the footing for this side here. As soon as it dropped off, he tapped it and then missed it and then tapped it again, and I got him. Another one. Feels like it's a little bit nicer. Well, not really. He just sit there with it. Stop flopping, I'll get it out of your face, goober. Well, I accidentally hooked you again. That one's about 1 inch smaller than the last one. Let's get you back and get your grandmammy. Oh. Well, I was reeling up to recast and this bluegill decided to come along and grab it. I ain't gonna complain. Dang, y'all are cold. This water, I guess this water dropping the temperature so freaking quickly over the last week has got them fired up a little bit. Because there's been several nights where it's been down in the 30s and 40s, and I know the water temperature's just plummeted because of that. And that's really a good thing, because the colder it gets during the fall and winter around here, the better the crappie fishing gets, at least in this spot. What are you? I know this sparky little bluegill. You can stop that. Fun size. Well, I'm debating on switching up baits just to see if I can entice a bite from a little bit bigger, but at the same time, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Because I'm already catching fish. And I'm about to put this hoodie in 4-wheel drive, but this breeze is starting to get cold. It's only in like the low 50s right now. Jeez, what are you? That is hilarious. This little 5-inch bluegill fought harder than anything else today. And you can stop that now. That's definitely a crappie, I think. No, yes. And you felt so much bigger when I set the hook into you. Like you just sit there. It felt like See, the thing is with crappie, when you set the hook into one, it could be a small one like that, or it could be a 12-inch one. They all feel the same. They just sit there. They both feel like a snag. Fun fact, if you're ever out fishing and you don't have any hand warmers with you and it's nice and cold outside, and you just happen to be, recording a YouTube video, when your battery goes dead, hold on to that for a few minutes. These things retain quite a bit of heat. So, short-term hand warmer. It won't last long, but it's better than nothing. Well, again, I was just reeling up to recast, and one come up and nabbed it. It's another red breast. Now that I think about it, I'm about positive that this one and the one earlier are the only red breasts that I've caught from this bridge. Which, to me, it's very strange to see these when the water temps and just air temps get super cool like they are, because typically around here, during the mid-fall to late fall time frame, you stop seeing red breasts and start seeing more red ear sunfish. And I don't know why. But here lately, I've been seeing more red breast sunfish than I have red ear. I mean, not that I'm complaining because I'm catching fish, but that's besides the point. Probably another gill, because they've been taking the snot out of it. Here it is. Chill home slice. Well, we've used like 3 or 4 different baits so far, and I've snagged and broke off more Berkeley gulps than I really care to mention. But it is what it is. Got you. Don't know what you are, but I got you. You're a microscopic crappie, and you will easily rival the smallest crappie that I've ever caught. You just barely were hooked too. I tell you what, it's saying something. It's saying something when your bobber is just about as big as your crappie is. Oh crap. Nice. But yeah, I put a little slip cork on there about a foot above the, about 12, 14 inches above the jig, and let me actually fish in spots over here that I can't really fish otherwise, like around all these down tree stumps and stuff like that. I wasn't even paying attention as soon as it what the, oh, it's a bluegill. It's just kind of dark there for a second. I wasn't even paying attention. I casted and hit the water, and I looked downstream from me and looked back, and I was like, where's my bobber? Billy bluegill here got it. Well, I had something rather nice take it down right there, but I didn't get the hook set. That's something I'm gonna have to work on. There we go. That's something I'm gonna have to work on, is my timing with the hook set using bobbers, because I just don't use them that much anymore. It's a decent sized bluegill right there. That's a good size one. You could get a couple little nuggets off of that one if you were looking to fry some, which I need to do a catch and cook. It's been far too long. Not going to do one today. Just don't feel like it, to be honest with you. I've got a problem here. I'm fighting a fish and dealing with a cramp in my leg from sitting a weird way. Come here, you gargantuan beast. There we go. That's better. I got your ass that time. I figure I'd just let them keep taking it until they were basically shitting the hook out and I'd finally be able to get one, but I have about 1% left on my battery, so I guess I need to get a picture took for this one and swap batteries out real quick. Let's get you back. Hey, you just trying to fool me. You was acting like you wasn't swimming off with it. But I know better. You little jive turkey. Or no, jive crappie, I guess. Starting to kind of get this bobber fishing thing down. I rarely ever use them anymore. Used them a lot as a kid, but I just don't use them a lot anymore. And it's just getting that timing down. That's a nicer fish. Possibly the biggest crappie of the afternoon. Yep, definitely the biggest crappie of the afternoon. Very much so an eater size one. She'll open your friggin' mouth. That's every bit of 10.5, 11-inch crappie right there. That one's got some shoulders on it. You can definitely get some fillets off of that. But not here to catch and cook per se. Well, I think we'll give it a couple more minutes and then go find somewhere else, see what they're doing, and call her quits because I got some stuff to do this afternoon and I'm already running out of time. So a couple more minutes. That's all she's getting. Alright, what are you? Because you're going to be the last one of the day. Hey, that's a pretty warmouth right there. Yep, you're going to be the last fish of the afternoon. The bite has seriously died off. And it's getting boring real quick. Let's get you back, get everything picked up, see if we can find some fish somewhere else. Well, this would definitely be the day to do one of those videos where you use just baits that you find laying on the bank, but the bite's already died off and I really don't want to sit here that long again. Anyway, definitely a fun little stop, and it sucks. I lost quite a few fish, but it is what it is. That's part of fishing. But bobber fishing, oh, that's fun. We'll have to do it a lot more, but with a more suitable rod for the task. But caught a good variety of fish too, like bluegill, warmouth, largemouth, crappie, redbreast. I think that's about it. The fish are definitely getting more active under this bridge, and they're starting to, the bigger ones are starting to show up, and that's a good thing. So the later into the fall and winter it gets, usually the bigger the crappie get and the more of them. So anyway, I'm gonna hit another spot on the way home and see what's happening there. And yeah, if you like these types of videos and like the content I'm putting out, check out all the links in the video description. That's my affiliate links, and greatly appreciate it when people buy stuff through those links because it helps the channel out, and we all know gas ain't cheap. So anyway, we'll see you in the next video. I couldn't help but make a couple of casts right here on the other side of this, and just add one to our little species list for the day. Chill, pretty yellow perch. But yeah, instead of over there, I just figured to make a couple casts right here, see what happens.